Hello, people. Friday afternoon. Yeah, I'm here to tell a story, right? I'm going to tell you another story about my life, family, situations that I get into. Some of you like my stories, which is okay. Some of you are asking for more stories, so I'm going to tell you one from, I think it took place in summer of '68 or '69, something like that. I was living on Caroline Avenue. I was with my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters. We were all there at 40 Caroline Avenue. Well, anyway, my uncle came to live with us for a while. I don't know, I forget how long now, but anyway, he came, showed up, right? Mom and dad gave him the end bedroom, you know, the bedroom at the end of the house. My brothers and I were in the front room. I had three brothers, myself, right? We were in the front room. It was a bigger room. And my sisters, Dale and Betsy, were in the second room. Originally, my mom and dad was in the end room. But they gave that up and they had a pull-out couch, so they slept downstairs in the front room. Anyway, my uncle's there. My uncle, he was rich at the beginning of the month. What he used to do, he used to go to the track, right? The Wood Green track down at Greenwood and Queen Street. He made bets. He always walked around with a racetrack book, like a pamphlet in his back pocket, right? He liked making bets on the horses. He'd borrow money from everybody and forget to pay it back. So yeah, when he had there goes the bells. They're checking the fire alarms and the whole building. That's why you might hear a bell going off like that. So don't be shocked. They're here to check They go around to people's apartments and come in and check the smoke alarms. So my uncle's there. I'm living with us now. So now it's he used to take one time. When he was rich, he took taxi cabs along Queen Street to the racetrack. And when he didn't have any money, short on money, he'd take the streetcar. But anyway, he liked betting on the horses. Everybody did back in those days, but Uncle Mel, yeah. So Uncle Mel's there, right? And he also hung around the Garage Club, which was up in Queen Street, top of Caroline. And he also went to the Edwin, which is over at Leslie Street. He drink beer in there, right? But I'm telling you a story about my Uncle Mel. So one Saturday morning, I'm sitting outside on the porch, right? Sitting in the chair, listening to the radio, chilling, of course, right? The AM stations. It's not too early, it's not too late, but it's in the morning sometime. So I'm sitting there listening to the radio, and every once in a while I hear this sound. You know, you hear a sound, right? So you shut the radio off and you listen, right? And you're looking up and down. I'm just sitting in the chair like this. There's the porch, right? The railing's here in the front. Steps are over here that go down. So I sit there and I'm hearing this, well, sounded like somebody was saying, Ralph, Ralph. So then it went away. So listen for a while longer. So I'll turn the radio back on. I don't know if I was looking at the sports page or reading something or whatever, but I had my feet up on the rail and the chair back like this, and every once in a while there it goes around, like there it goes again. So turn the radio off again, that's, and listen. No. So I turn the radio back on, and a little while later another time goes by, and I hear, help. Sounds like somebody was saying, help, right, help. I said, oh, they're not saying rap, somebody's saying help. So, turn the radio off again. No, I don't turn the radio back on, right, I just leave it off now, right. There's the bells again. So I'm listening, right, sure enough, somebody's saying in a muffled kind of voice, help me, help, like that, right. So I stand up. I look over the railing, the railing's in front of me, right? I look over the railing, I look down like this, downside there, right in front of the house, right where the flowers are, if you want to, call it that, right? The flower bed. And there's my uncle. He's laying there, face first, into the dirt with his arms out like this, right, and his legs out. Now he's like this, face first. Help! So, Uncle Mel, what the heck are you doing? Help! So I go down the steps, right? There's a handrail there. I go down and help him up, pick him up. He holds on, right? He's staggering get him up the steps and all that. And on the way up the steps, I says to him, "What happened? Why are you sleeping in front of the house? Why are you laying in the dirt in the flower bed?" "Well, I came home last night, and I was yelling help. And everybody's in bed sleeping, and I tried to get up the steps, holding onto the handrail. I got one step up, another step up, and then I had to come back. I came back down another step, and every time I went up a step, I came back down one more step. So, but I remember going from the bottom step, I tried to put my foot up to get up and hold onto their handrail. Next thing I know, I was going that way. Like he went over past the handrail, right? Staggered over to the flower bed, the dirt, where the dirt was. And he just passed out. He just fell down, and that was it. So that's where he stayed for, well, I don't know, whatever time he got home. If he got home at 2 o'clock in the morning when the bars closed, then he walked down the street, he ended up in the front of the house, facing the dirt, yelling help. So yeah, well, that's my uncle, Uncle Mel. I helped him into the house. Mom and Dad's going, "What happened? Where you been?" So yeah, so he told them the story too. So they had a laugh out of that. But he was all right. He just passed out in front of the house. My Uncle Mel, the guy with the racing form in his back pocket. Yeah, he was a card. Yeah, Uncle Mel. Good old Uncle Mel. Back in 1968, 1969, whatever. We were all together in the house, Mom and Dad and the kids. And my uncle came to visit. I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't know how long he stayed for. I can't remember that, but I probably was around 17 or 18, just around that time period. So yeah, story about my Uncle Mel. God bless him. He's gone now. He's been gone for a while. But that's another little story from me to all you guys, to get you a little gig or a little laugh or enjoy the time period that was all those years ago. Talk to you later.